start setting up. Ooh, there we go, for Fallout New Vegas. Again, and then set up on my end. If it bloody load, that is. Can we? Thank you. And there we go. Right, sound is on. Fucking thank you. Boosting the brightness so I can read chat. Moving that to the side. Got Bethesda working. Nice. Hello. It's so nice to see you, Giuseppe. You're fast this time. That was a very fast hop into chat. I'm actually impressed with that one. But yeah, we're gonna get set up. Oh, I'm so tired today. I did way too much yesterday. But we live, we learn. Right. Double checking the audio. Perfect. And continue. Yes, we would like to continue. And we're getting set up. Oof. Yeah, I feel you there, man. I can highly recommend having a look at your diet. I used to get heartburn all the time as a kid. How much am I carrying? Oh yeah, I've got over encumbered, ain't I? Fine. But yeah, no, I used to have heartburn all the time as a kid. Um, but the thing is, um, yeah, turns out it was IBS, and basically, when I stopped eating gluten, and well, no, I didn't stop eating gluten. For me, it was garlic. Basically, garlic gives me really bad heartburn, and I don't get it anymore, which is lovely. I feel like going this way is not a good idea. Have I just been from Boulder City? I kind of want to see if I can take out a lurker. Like, it feels like a challenge, but also there's two of them, and they killed me last time. I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm just tired as all hell. Um, I think my doctor calls it post-exertion malaise or something. But yeah, yesterday I did like 3 loads of laundry, I sanitized some stuff, and I was running on like 3 hours sleep. And today, I feel like I haven't had any sleep, but I slept from like 8 o'clock last night until like 11:20 this morning, with this little break in the middle of the day. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm looking at weapons. That's what I want to look at. No fucking wonder I got like a hell of a lot of Alright, fine. Yeah, no fair. I got way too much shit in my inventory. Fine. I want to use a machine gun. Frag grenade, maybe. Grenade rifle might be useful in this case. Can I, like, is it this? No. Alright, so there's 3 of them, which makes it worse, honestly. I don't really want to fight 3 of them. You know what, I just think it's better if we don't, quite frankly. We could just not. But yeah, have I been to Boulder City is the question, because I think I have, and I think it was a problem. Right. But no, it's alright, like... Aerotech office. Camp McLaren is probably a good place to go. Ooh. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know much about taking weed. I have never taken it. I've had friends offer it to me, but I'm asthmatic. I'm not smoking anything, thank you very much. I don't want to find out. I would maybe try an edible sometime, but don't really want to. Hmm. I did get high once on lorazepam, and I ate so much. It was definitely a problem. Just trying to find somewhere I can sell shit, really. Honestly, I think there should be repair benches so I can scrap shit. Like, at these bases. Because that'd be really useful. Because I want to scrap the guns. But they don't have anywhere that I can scrap things. Which is sad. But yeah, we're gonna try and get to Boulder City, I think. But yeah, I don't know. Medication is weird, and especially like when it's not over the counter, when it's recreational. It can do weird things. So like, you gotta be careful even with herbal remedies. I know that I can't take St. John's wort because of the medication I'm on. Which, you know, hasn't come up, but you know, that's life. I also can't have melatonin. Melatonin can react weird with some people, and I'm one of them. Hmm. I mean, handling stuff can be really hard, and I know that it can be stressful, but also can be scary. But you gotta remember that if it's a phone call or seeing someone in person, they probably don't trying to like thank you. Whenever I used to talk to people basically, I would think, oh my god, what if they are judging me? What if I'm talking in a way that, you know, upsets people, or what if I'm doing it wrong? But everyone's thinking the same thing. Everyone has got the same thing on that you do. They're all worried about how they appear to others. Very few people don't. And so yeah, it does suck. Yeah. I mean, no, it's a drug. You can get addicted to anything. You can get addicted to sugar, you can get addicted to all sorts, because if it makes your body happy, your body doesn't want to give it up. Is it the same as say, something that gives you serious withdrawal? No. But I used to have a caffeine addiction. When I was 13, I started drinking coffee, and people would say, oh, you can't have a caffeine addiction, it's not hard drugs, but the problem there is I actually went through withdrawal. I got shakes, like really bad shakes. I was drinking 3 or 4 cups of really strong coffee a day, because I didn't know I had ADHD and it wasn't working. And yeah, no, like I got the shakes coming off that. It was horrible. But I don't drink coffee anymore because yeah, I never liked it to begin with. But you've just gotta people who say that, oh, but you can't get addicted to that. Some of them are just in denial. They don't want to accept that a lot of the time they're addicted to it. The amount of times people are like, no, I'm not an alcoholic. I can come off at any time, and it's just like, no, but you are though. But you know, the world sucks right now, and we all have our addictions. I don't agree with the way people use porn addiction, for instance, to justify, because they use it as some kind of moral gotcha, which is bullshit, but you can become addicted to it. You can become addicted to gaming as well. You know, I've seen some horror stories of people. Jesus fucking Christ. Forgot to turn off my alarm. That scared the shit out of me. Okay. Oh, bloody hell. But yeah, no, like, I used to listen to things about gaming addiction, and people would throw away their entire lives. They'd ruin marriages over it, the same way that people would ruin marriages over gambling or all sorts of other things. Like, people just don't take addiction seriously unless it's one of the approved ones. But, you know, it's the same as gambling. Gambling isn't shooting something into your veins, but it doesn't mean that it's not gambling. Doesn't mean that it's not an addiction, you know? Where am I going exactly? Okay. Ooh, I want to try and go to Novak, I think. I can go to Novak, right? That's alright. Stuff's hard sometimes, and you don't have to be happy all the time. People who say you got to be happy all the time, a lot of the times, those people just don't want you to admit that life can suck. Toxic positivity is just as bad as being a sourpuss. Because a lot of the time, they won't let you express stuff, you know? You'll say, I'm feeling kind of shit right now, and it sucks. And they'll be like, don't be such a downer. It's like, why not? Why can't I say that stuff sucks right now? Doesn't mean that I don't think it will get better. It doesn't mean that I'm not working on it. But sometimes people just want to say, it sucks, and I feel shit. And that's fine. You can be an optimist without shining sunshine at your arsehole, you know? Hmm. I don't know. Like, can you explain that to me? Because I'm not sure I understand what it means exactly, and I don't want to assume things or misunderstand things. Where is that, by the way? I want to work out where I'm pointing towards right now. Ooh, okay. Yeah, alright, we can try this direction. Is it kind of like in Howl's Moving Castle when like he gets upset about the hair and then kind of collapses and like the slime comes out? Is that because that's kind of how I feel when like you know you're really depressed and you're just like, can I just give up? Can I just let it consume me? Because that kind of feels like it to me. And you need a Sophie to kick your butt and to drag you into the tub and to make you get over it sometimes. And other times, you know, as long as you're not going to drown in it, it's alright. A little bit of slime doesn't hurt anyone. What the fuck do I even have him? Other than the machine guns, what do I actually have? Also, where did I get these machine guns from? The pulse grenades, that's fine. I understand having some of these. Because I don't have, like... Ooh, is that armor better than mine? Yeah, I want my armor back, thank you. I do have a lot of food on me. That's fair. Ooh, I've got 5 star caps. Didn't know that. That's nice. Right. I see flag. We're going towards flag. Because that is an NCR flag. That looks like a good time. Because I can recognize an NCR flag from a while away. A while away? Is that a saying? I don't know. We're going to go with it. I kind of like the sound of it. Plodding along. Plodding along at the bottom of the beautiful briny sea. Except it's not. I have a feeling that is not friend. That doesn't look like a friend. We'll find out. Hey, as long as we don't die, it's fine. Ooh, Vegas Crusader, level 11. Nice. Okay. NCR and... Oh, proud. I thought that said perish. I was like, what? Why would you put that on your sign? Hmm. Seriously, he does not... Okay, yeah, no, that is... I thought he had one of those dog heads on him. I was like, why do you have a dog head when you're over here? But hopefully, they might let me sell some things, which is, you know, always useful. But if it's not, we will simply have another point. Slowest pace of all time. To be fair, I'm pretty sure I could walk faster if I had too much to carry. Soup? Is that soup? did you say? Or so? Because both... Ooh, is that a bench for Fixie Fixie? Can I use the Fixie Fixie bench? It looks like a Fixie Fixie bench. Very nice. It's alright. I found a new place. Yay. Oh, nice. I can break some stuff down. But I don't want to right now. But I found a trading station, which is lovely. Because there were some dogs. I can now unsneak. Because dogs are gone. Hello, sir. Hello, Samuel.
Welcome to the 188 Slop and Shop.
Can I sell to you? Thank you so much kindly, sir. Right. That can go, that can go, that can go. Do I even need the... I don't really want the dynamite, actually. Frag grenades can stay. Incinerator can stay. These two can stay. The pulse grenades, yes. Which one is better? I will sell that one, and then I'm going to get the other one repaired. Caravan shotgun is in beautiful condition. Sawmill shotgun does need fixing, but also it doesn't have enough ammo, so I'm just going to sell it. Because I don't need it. Let's see. We go the incinerator, we have lots of fuel for. The laser rifle, cool. But the plasma rifle we don't have much for, and I'm pretty sure we could get another one later. However, we'll keep it for now. Right, that's fine. We don't need the leather reinforced. Although if we fix it, then we can sell it. No, we'll just get rid of it, honestly. Casual wear. Yeah, we'll get rid of the casual wear because that's got better add-ons. Right, let's see about this. We need the weapons repair kit. Do these don't weigh anything, that's fine. Trail mix can go, those can go. I just want to get some stuff out of my bloody hell, we have 25 Sunset Sarsaparilla. We need to drink those at some point, alright. Salisbury steak. Those can go, they're extremely heavy. Rebound is fine, Radix is fine. Purified water, we need to drink that. Programmer's Digest. We'll get rid of those. Those are fine, those are fine. We need to drink those then. That's... Yeah, we'll drink those at some point. Mole rat meat. Cook it up and then we can eat it. Lad's life. Junk food. Junk food can go. Instamash can go. Gumdrops. Why are gumdrops so heavy is my question. Gold sight is fine. I have so much gecko steak. No, because we'll eat the gecko steak. Dandy boy apples we can get rid of though. Blanco mac and cheese. Again, why is it so heavy? Am I actually gonna... I'm probably gonna drink this, but it does have 9 rads apiece. That's a lot of rads. I'll think about it. Bark scorpion gland. That's a lot of lead, but I need it. And ammo. Okay, what do you have, my guy? Weapons. Okay, he doesn't have much other than what I've already sold to him. We'll take those, because they're useful. Is that all you have? Okay, this is going to be a bit more of a problem. 1 rad, 1 HP, 1 rad, 3 HP. We'll take the gecko steaks then. take back some of the food, I guess. Gumdrops, Instamash, junk food, potato crisps. I just don't want the weapons and shit. Okay, our problem is that these cost too much. Unfortunate. Right. If we do that, we'll have to find something else. Wait, how much does... This weighs 5. How much does this weigh? 3. But then we're just replacing it with something of equal weight. More casual wear, so a shotgun and spike knuckles, and we'll give you that. Okay, so what else can I give you that's... The Shawnal shotgun is too much, but we could get rid of the dynamite. And then if we go down, the spiked knuckles... Spiked knuckles are going to push it over too much. Fine, we'll take it as is, I guess. Yes, I do want stuff repaired, because then if I repair stuff like that, and that, then I'll give you more money. AI does suck, and it's not a controversial take. I'm really hoping that it, like, fucks all the way off. Oh, I'm not that healed. Then I can sell stuff to him. Those are all in good spec. I'm gonna need that healed. I'll do that one. And I need that one. And that, because that's my main thing. Yeah. And then done. And then hopefully... Yes, perfect. Right. 2 of those. 1 of those. And that. And then we also want to get rid of the casual wear. I don't think we want to get, like... No, I'll keep that for now, but yeah, we want those gone. No, I want the seeds. The seeds are useful. No, I want back. Cat eye is useful. Cram can go. Dandy boy apples can go. Fancy lads, yeah, fine. Fancy lads snack cakes can go. I don't know why I have 21 of those. Gumdrops can go. Hydra can stay. Instamash can go. Junk food can go. Also, but yeah, no. Quite frankly, I really hope the air bubble bursts as soon as fucking possible. Because it really annoys me. It takes away from real artists, it's shit, and it makes people lazy. And it really helps people who would rather make up excuses than actually try. And no, it's not but disabled people, because I'm disabled. It hurts to hold a pen, I still bloody do it. Because I want to be able to create things.
Hey.
Hello.
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads.
I have, thank you very much for noticing. Good springs.
Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
That is concerning.
Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way.
Oh,
I'm not
fair.
there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family. Whatever they need.
You know that you can use, like for instance, if you're building a WoW character, there's a WoW character customization thing on the Wowhead website. If you're creating a character, you can use Hero Forge. You don't have to buy the mini, but you can use it to create character ideas. It's what I do for my D&D character inspos. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm not worried. And so
But yeah, there's
listen,
loads of ways we used to
can
do
I
it
ask you
before
something on
AI.
a level? I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you
Were
know
they the
anything
fake
about them?
Brotherhood?
Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me.
Eee,
I can't afford anything like that.
that's good.
Hey, so...
The strip.
Ooh, very exciting.
I'm gonna kill a man.
I'll be honest. You're the first person I've run across out here. There are places I've never been to.
Where you hoping to go?
Oh, nowhere in particular, really. I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive in the Mojave.
I can do that.
Good. That's the look I was going for. Trust me on this one, though. You'll be... If I
Okay.
turn out to be a burden... Like
And
I
don't you have a
said,
family?
they can...
Okay.
I'm great at punching people.
Okay,
I'm not
fair.
gonna lie. It's a gift.
Yeah, because you've got a thing.
Thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
Okay. We have gained our first follower. Yay. I don't really play with companions a lot. Hello. May I have? Nothing inside, fine. As long as she doesn't get us killed, the rest is fine. It's a shame we didn't have any weapons or anything that we could buy. Well, not weapons, but ammo. It's always nice to buy ammo. Right. Now that I'm here, where are we now? Yeah, let's continue going this way. There be traders. Nice. Let's see what the traders have got. Hey, hello.
Hey there. Need anything?
I want to see what you got. Plasma sword, we've got that, that's fine. Oh, I will have your stim pack, thank you. And what do we have? Don't give a shit. Oh, that's good. It's always nice when that goes away. Fusion cells. You're alright, we'll have some of them. We'll have some 10mm rounds. And what else do I need weapons-wise? MF cells. 20 gauge we will take. We'll take all of your 20 gauge. And we've taken your 10 gauge as well. Thank you. So you need microfusion cells and you need energy cells. And I will accept, thank you. Hello! I've been alright, bit tired. I have been pushing it a little bit too hard at the moment. But that's okay. I've got concert this weekend, so I might be dyeing my hair tomorrow, which would be nice. Either tomorrow or Saturday. Getting outfits and stuff ready for that. I don't actually know, like, what my intention is for where the hell I'm going. Hey, who needs fair? Yes, it is green. My green hair dye has come in. I was looking for a more permanent one, but I've just given up and accepted. Okay, no, that's a pineapple. That's fine. I was like, is that a person? It's not a person, it's a pineapple. So far, we are suspiciously without enemies. Very nice. Right, another check of where we are. Yeah, so we're gonna go this way. Where are you now? Blah da da. It went alright. I haven't had any more vaccines and stuff, but I finally got the tech side of my therapy appointments to work, because the NHS tech is atrocious. So that's good. We're doing it on Teams now, because the NHS in-house system is pathetic, but it's okay. Right. Okay, so this way I feel like it's going to take us. I'm going to keep following this road, I think. Oh, would you look at that. Well, it's not lighting up as orange. So I assume friendly. Are you friendly, sir?
How may I serve you, master?
Hello, you're friendly. We will leave you be. Ooh, fancy. Your arm's going to hurt all weekend, though. So good luck with that. My voice is like way croakier than normal. I'm glad that you're feeling better. That is a very good thing to hear. It's always good to know that people are starting to feel better. Okay, that's all good. I think is that where I fought ants before? I am still dressed as a member of the NCR, because they have the best armor. Ooh, we don't have any, like weather going on at the moment. We've just got, it's kind of cold. So that's kind of it over here. I think it was raining yesterday, though. Or at least yesterday night it was raining. Oh, we have ants. Come here, my pretties. Haha! I hope your train isn't cancelled either. That sounds like it would be sucky.
I've had worse.
I forgot she was there. That scared the shit out of me. Ooh, I've leveled up. Lovely. Right, what do I want to level up on? I feel like my energy weapons are still pretty good though. I do want my lockpicking to be higher because that's useful. Repair should probably be higher. It's nice to see friends. That should probably go higher. My sneak probably should. I don't know though. I could do like 5 on speech. And then that could be useful. Barter so we can sell more. Melee weapons. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think we should up here? Because I kind of feel like we've got... What's her name now? We don't really need to up melee weapons as much. And plus, our melee weapons are fine. We kind of have a good sneak. We could up science a bit more. Medicine might be useful. Should we up? But we have upped speech by like 5, so speech is now 40. I don't know. I love how unarmed is just, nah, I don't see the point. Oh, is this for hand tap? That might be better then, because... Yeah, I'm gonna do unarmed because I've got knuckles right now. Okay. What do we have here? Fast metabolism. Night person. Mysterious stranger. Misfortune. Finesse. Fight the power. Strong back. Strong back is very useful. I don't like that one. Scrounger. Quick draw. Commander. I don't know. Damage threshold is useful. So, lead belly's actually quite useful, really. I'm thinking about that. Those are just a bad idea. They really are. I mean, we've seen just how awful it's been all across America and stuff. This whole driverless cab thing. No. I just don't want it. I don't want it in this city. I don't want it in this country. I kind of want to do this one for the fun. But I feel like it'd be better to do lead belly. But we do fight a lot of dudes. Lead belly for the eating and drinking. We'll do lead belly for now. Let's go collect... Fuck. Our ant kills, where is it? There we go! Yeah, no, I don't think that they should be worried about job security either. Like, the government's all talking at the moment about, oh, no one wants to work these days. But all they're doing is taking jobs away from people. It's like, you don't get to say that and then actively take more jobs away from people. Either you don't give a shit, or, you know, you never gave a shit to begin with. Well, in which case you never gave a shit to begin with, or, like, you don't actually want to fix anything. Which, like, fine if you don't want to fix anything, but don't pretend otherwise, you know? But, you know... I love how they... I almost shot her. Oh, that scared the living daylights out of me. Oh. Yeah, the bubble's gonna burst soon. They're desperately trying to cling onto it, but it's very obvious that it's crumbling down around them. They can't afford to keep it going much longer. And I just hope it falls apart sooner rather than later. Because I'm sorry, there is no use for it. It's useless, it wastes water, it wastes energy. Like, and also, like, why are you punishing the consumers, the average everyday citizens, for their energy use, when businesses and shops are allowed to keep their lights on 24/7? I feel like businesses and shops should only be allowed to keep their lights on during business hours, and all signs and stuff should be turned off as soon as the business closes. But no, you've got, like, restaurants and shops with their lights on, like, at the middle of the night. Yeah, exactly. Like, things should not be dependent on the internet. There we go. Don't blend into your surroundings, my friend. Right. Well, now I'm over encumbered again. I gained karma. Lovely. Who am I cautioned about? It's this guy right here. Come back into my viewfinders, please, sir. There. Nice. This is why she's not a very good companion for me, because I do things at a distance. But yeah, it's always good to gain companions. Yeah, and a glass blowing, there's glass blowers now. Like, some trades have just completely gone missing. There used to be, like, there's forms of glass blowing that don't exist anymore because the people who used to know how to do them died without ever being able to pass on their skills. Like, there's things like basket weaving, like, traditions that have existed for hundreds of thousands of years, and they're just disappearing. Oh, I don't want to go over there because that's irradiated barrels. Fuck. But my loot. That does not look like a friend. Well, doesn't seem like anyone in this area is a friend. But yeah, no. I'm trying to learn some stuff. Like, I want to learn old crafts that don't exist anymore. Like, I want to learn how to make things, because it's a needed skill, and people are like, oh, but why would you need to make this and that when we can replace it? Because that's not going to last forever. There we go. Unpleasant surprise when opening a door for the first time, but thank you. Good to know that there are enemies that way. But yeah, I don't know, man. Technology right now is shit. Like, I remember when I would buy a pair of headphones, and those headphones would last. You know? What happened to that? I got some headphones, right? And they're supposed to be good quality.
Trouble.
But they're already having issues, and I've had them for less than a year. And they're not even one of the dodgy brands. They're all about being repaired and being good for the environment and all of that. And then they can't even do basic shit like make them function well. Ooh, silversmithing is good. But yeah, I just want to learn dyeing crafts. And also, I want to learn how stuff's made. Like, I want to know how things are made because it's cool. Like, jewelry is objectively cool. Ooh, iguana on a stick. I will take that, thank you. I don't know. Yeah. But that's why I try to buy stuff from things that are designed not to be replaced. Like, I bought these headphones from a company that say they're all about sustainability, they're all about right to repair, and they're still, like, as shit as the cheap ones that I got from, like, Raycon, who just want me to buy the next one. I don't know, it's just depressing. What happened to things just working? You know, like, we've got an oven in our house that just works. It's not the best, but it functions, and it's been functioning for years. And that's all I want. Yeah, I hate iPhones. I hate the fact that they purposefully make it run slower. As well, it's needless, and it's rude. And they're so, like dickheady about it as well. It's the fact that it's not just, hey, this thing, but they're putting in subscriptions for everything. They're making things unusable. There's fucking subscriptions for everything now, and I'm just... You money-grabbing son of a bitch, can I live? I don't want to live in a world where they're making me pay subscriptions for breathing or whatever. I don't know. But we do what we can. You know, where we can. We stand up to things as much as we're able. We make better choices. We don't buy things from companies that are disgusting. I want to get rid of the random shit, like the clipboards. And the finance clipboard, which I don't need in here. Empty desk. What was that? I will thank you, I will have that fixed. That is very helpful. Empty filing cabinets. Anything else? Empty filing cabinets. I will have the anti-bits, thank you. I will take Sunset Sarsaparillas. There's nothing in it. These are just empty. How much Sunset Sarsaparilla was this guy drinking? At this point, my man, that is a concerning amount. I think you need help, sir. You shouldn't be drinking that much soda. That's not good for your body. It's not good for your insides. I mean, you're dead now, so it doesn't matter, but still. It's also clothes, you know. Like, Primark clothes, weirdly, the fabric's not too bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's the stitching that makes it fall apart. So I don't mind just fixing up my old Primark stuff, giving it better stitching. It runs perfectly well that way. I've got stuff I've kept going for 10 years, and you just have to replace the stitching because I don't know what thread they use, but I don't think that it's anchored or something. But you know, it's places like New Look that I hate because the fabric itself is awful. Like, what's the other one? Next. It's not just the stitching that's bad, it's the fabric choice as well. And you can't do anything with bad fabric. If the fabric's alright but the stitching's bad, you can replace stitching, that's fine. It's a pain in the arse, but you can do it. But if the fabric itself is worthless, you're up shit's creek and you can't get back. And it's offensive to the consumer. Because what they're telling you when they sell shit like this is they think that you are incapable of thinking for yourself. They think that you will take whatever they give you with a smile on your face and a thumb up your ass and just never even consider things. And the worst part is, half the time they're right. Half the time, people will just buy stuff. They don't care where it's from. They don't care how it's made. They will just buy it and smile and go, yeah, but that's just how it is. Well, no, it's not how it is. It's not how it has to be. It's how it is because you let them. You let them get away with it. Exactly. The prices are ridiculous and it's not worth it. Because people just don't question them. They let them get away with it. I mean, I remember this was ages ago. It was fine. Primark had this dress that everyone was getting and it was covered in sequins. And they investigated into it and found that each sequin had to be hand sewn onto the dress and was done by slaves who were paid less than a penny for the whole dress, not the sequin, not the hour, per garment. Living in horrendous conditions, and people were furious. They were boycotting Primark, they were doing all that. And then they forgot, and they went back, and it was all fine again. And Primark never faced any repercussions for that. And it's just... like, what do you mean? Like right now, with everything going on with everything that's come out. And people are saying stuff like, yeah, well, insert other politician, insert some... Who cares? If they did it, lock them up. Like, J.K. Rowling's on that fucking list. And the amount of times that I've seen people rightly criticize J.K. Rowling and get the response back, you just don't like her because she's a woman, and you not liking her is sexist. No, she can't write. Most of the authors that I read are women, and I love their work when they put the effort into it. They don't want to. They just don't want to do things that are hard. Because it's hard, and it's easier to just not, you know? It's easier to just buy what you want and not think about it. It's easier to just pretend that bad things aren't happening because they're not happening here. It's easier to turn away. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing happened throughout history, you know? Do you think that during World War II in Germany, that those German neighbours were just like, I honestly didn't know. I genuinely didn't see anything. No, they saw it. They saw what was happening. But they tell themselves that they didn't. They tell themselves that there was nothing they could do because they didn't want to get involved. It interfered with their peace. And it was so much easier for them to just turn away. To just not pay attention. Because it's not happening to me. So why should I care? And it's just so sad. Like, what do you mean? Yeah. Someone said once, there is nothing more important to society than a white man's comfort. Because that's the thing, we care more about the comfort of those at the top than we care about the lives of those at the bottom. You know, like, it's Black History Month in America right now. And people are like, hey, can you not talk about that? I don't want my children learning about slavery because my child's white and I don't want him to feel bad about it. No, you're supposed to feel, hey, what the fuck? The whole point is to be uncomfortable. Like, why does it matter? Learning that your great-grandfather or great-great-grandfather was probably a horrible person is supposed to be uncomfortable. You know, it's supposed to be gross. It's supposed to make you feel, what? That's the whole point, you know? Like, I know that my bio dad's a bad person, and he's still alive. Yeah, he didn't own people, but it's a high likelihood that when he was away fighting for oil for billionaires, he's done some horrific things. If I find out who he is and I get to ask him, I will. Because I'd like to know. You know, are you one of those people who murdered people for the sake of it? Did you go to another country so that you could assault women of colour without, you know, repercussions? Did you go there because it lets you hurt people and get away with it? They're bad people. And if you can't handle learning that someone related to you is a bad person, then I'm very sorry for you because a lot of the time they are. Exactly. It's like when people find out that their uncle or their grandfather or their cousin is a paedophile. And they just refuse to cut them off. They refuse to accept it because, oh, but he's family and he's never hurt me and he's a good person. Or they find out that a male relative is a rapist. And it's just like, just because they're related to you doesn't make them a good person. And just because they're a bad person, it doesn't reflect on you. Unless you raise them that way, and unless you know what they're doing and ignore it, it doesn't make you a bad person. But the second you know what they do and you still cover for them, you become a bad person, and then it is about you. But people just don't want to. They don't want their peace tainted. But what's the point when it's false peace? What's the point when there's something bubbling in the background waiting to explode, and you notice the pot boiling at the corner of your eye, and you just put a lid on it and walk away? It's not there, just because you refuse to acknowledge it. It's still very much there. But, I don't know, people just... They're told that they're entitled to be comfortable all the time, and that they should never have to feel any modicum of discomfort, and that anyone doing that is a bad person. But it's just not true. And it's a shame, honestly. I like working through that discomfort. I do. Because you learn things. You know, working through the discomfort of, hey, I used to be a horrible person, or this family member who I've loved has done horrible things. It sucks. But it lets you have a nuanced opinion. It lets you take a step back and really think. And you can still love someone when they've done bad things. I mean, there are some bad things that, you know, once you've done that, there's no coming back. But it's not always, you know? You can still love someone if they've stolen or killed someone or whatever. Just depends on why and how. But you'll notice that it's always, oh, my daughter was a stripper, so I can never forgive her, and not, my son raped 3 people, and now I can never forgive him. Because that's just boys will be boys. And quite frankly, that's bullshit. Bad people are and will always be bad people, unless they make the choice to change. And so, we've got to make the choice. You've got to make that choice to be better, to change. And I'm doing that, you know? I've not always been the best of people. Heck, I'm still not the best of people. But I'm working on it. And I fuck up sometimes. But it's not about never fucking up, it's about what you do afterwards, you know? It's like in gymnastics. It's not if you fall, it's how you get back up. Because you're not going to lose, but you will get docked points. Do I have any better gear now? Ooh, would you look at that? Yeah, because that is cheaper. I can sell that for more. And that's true, actually. Goggles helmet. I'm more beefy now. I have more armor. Let's see. We kind of look similar, but it's a nice look. We look like NCR. Lovely. But yeah, we keep finding out that all these rich people are horrible people. And honestly, I'm not surprised that they are, because a lot of them I kind of got the feeling they would be. My question is, what is it about getting fame, money, and power that makes someone think, you know what I'm gonna do? Like, what about it is there? Because if I became rich overnight, if I became famous overnight, I don't think I'm ever going to take that power and take that money and say, you know what I feel like doing? I feel like going to an island and doing horrific things to children. Because why is that crossing your mind? You know? Like, if I found out, if someone invited me to do that, I'd say, no. What's wrong with you? It's not that hard. I mean, you get raised told, oh, if your friend asks you to come do drugs with them, say no. If your friend asks you to come smoke with them, say no. But what happened to this, you know? What happened to saying no? And I'm not making a joke of it. I'm not taking it lightly. Because it's a really serious thing, and I really want to see people get what's coming to them, quite frankly. At the moment, I need... Don't do that, mate. I almost shot you. I need people to actually face repercussions. You know, I've been there. I've experienced some of the stuff that people like this do. Not to the extent that these poor other victims have suffered, but, you know? The whole thing's just strange. Yeah, exactly. If you give a good person power, they'll do something good with it. Look at Mr. Rogers. Look at Keanu Reeves. And if you want to see a bad person, give someone who's a bit mediocre power, and a lot of the time they'll choose to just abuse it. And I don't even get why. Like, you don't really gain anything. Yeah. It's just weird. 'Cause... yeah, I don't get people who think like that. It's like, you know, rich boys whose dads are a lawyer and they're like, my daddy's a lawyer, you can't touch me. Your daddy might be a lawyer, but death is death, you know? And your daddy can't do shit if somebody decides that you aren't going to be alive by the time he finds you. You're not untouchable, you just have more legal protection. But, I don't know. No amount of money will protect your neck from the guillotine. But it's the world we live in, and we need to do something about it. It's just weird, and definitely strange. I don't know. There's just so much right now that... like, people are infighting in the trans community, and I'm just like, why are we always doing this? Why are we always fighting each other and not fighting for our rights? Like, we could be fighting for puberty blockers, or out in the streets marching, and instead we're on Twitter having an argument about who's more oppressed, and why do we care? Like, what does it matter? You're not going to get a gold star, you're not going to get a badge, you're not going to magically get to wave away the abuse you've suffered. Like, it doesn't change anything. But people think it's so important. For no reason. Just so they can say that they're better, they're more of a victim, they're more of this, and... why? Like, yeah, I've been an abusive... I've been a victim of things before.
Ooh,
Open
got something good for
inventory.
me. Is
Why
it
do
a
you have
dress?
Nuka-Colas? Hmm... Yeah, we'll pop a roving trader out on you. If we give stuff to our companion, can they use them? I don't know. Oh, I've got an extra service rifle. Cool. Are brass knuckles better than spiked knuckles? No. Okay, fine.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
What do you have? What do we have options for? We'll give you that, I guess.
Aw, you shouldn't have.
Keep distance, be aggressive, stim back, wait here, talk to. I want to
You're
make
making
you
me
wear
carry the heavy
things.
stuff, aren't you?
Can I... if you're not going to wear it... Give me the armor back then. Well. Oh, there it is.
You're making me
I'll
carry the
just load
heavy
you up
stuff,
with
aren't you?
stuff. What's this? $11. So that's a higher 27, and that's 11. So no. Get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, no. I just don't understand why people would want to. I can't give her armor. I can give her hats. And stuff like that, okay. Crispy squirrel bits. Okay, I will give you ant meat to carry. And stuff like this. I'm just trying to get my thing down. Okay. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Oh, that's bloody why. I've got 31 Sunset Sarsaparilla. Jesus. I was like, why is it so heavy? Yeah, because I've got 31 Sunset Sarsaparilla is why. I just can't think today. Carry all of my lead for me. And my fission battery. None of these weigh anything. The missiles don't weigh anything either. Grenade. Is it pulse? It's not the pulse grenades. Why am I still over encumbered? I'm not giving you grenades. You're going to throw them at people. And I don't trust you. You can carry my incinerator for now. I want to keep the 9mm. You know what, do we even need the Magnum revolver? You can also carry the shovel. Wait, this isn't even our gun. Our gun is the sturdy caravan shotgun. Why do we even have this? Fine. And we'll keep that for now. We'll keep that for now. These are all just, that's fine. You can have the coyote meat. You can have mole rat meat. The nuts don't weigh much, so I'm not going to give the nuts. I'm not trusting you with a stealth boy, because you're going to use it and I'm going to hate you.
Aw, you shouldn't have.
Take the
It's
fucking
just
helmet off, Veronica.
you're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Veronica.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Right, stop wearing the fiend helmets. Making my life harder. Why are you like this, Veronica? they not have a shop? They need a shop. Good morning. It's nice to see you up. How are you feeling today? We are attempting to see if the NCR has a little shop. I don't think they got a little shop, but we can but hope, you know? We can always see if we can find a little shop, because everyone loves a little shop. I'm saying little shop a lot, but honestly, it's a nice little thing to say. I know that we should talk to these guys about things, but yeah. I just don't think they got a shop. It's strange. Yes. Did you stay up all night watching stuff? Not that I can judge you for that, because I've done that so many times, mostly reading. Right. What is it telling us to go to? I don't know, but we are at Camp McLaren, which is something. I think we can set our marker to there. Okay. We're apparently going this way. Are we going this way? Again with M for... Yeah, we are going this way. Aww. Well, not R for murder, more like it's sad that people died. I was really hoping they were going to have a little shop. But alas, there is no shop. Nope, I need to take my jumper off. I'm too hot. Ah, my cables are getting caught on things. There we go. Why is the headphone cable so long is my question. It doesn't need to be this long, honestly. How is it only like 3:10? I'm so tired today. I did too much yesterday and it's all on me, honestly. But I still get to like feel sorry for myself and be tired. Because that's my right. I get to do things like feel sorry for myself and no one can stop me. But no, I'm just saying it to be funny, honestly. It is amusing, but it's not that bad. Do you think they put this here, or do you think it was there before the war, is my question. Because it kind of almost looks like they cut it off something, carried it over, and just kind of like, yeah, went, yeah, we'll just kind of stick this here, that works as a door. Which, to me, is infinitely funnier. Yeah, no, that's true. Only reason I don't is because A, these aren't my headphones, they're my mum's, and B, I need to speak, so I can't have it in my mouth right now. But I do that a lot. It's probably why so many of them broke. But yeah, I'm currently trying to find a headphone jack to Bluetooth receptor so that I can listen to my old iPod. Either that or something with a sturdy cable so that it doesn't break when I'm out and about. Because I've got my old iPod Nano, which I'm putting songs on. My CD should be arriving soon, which is nice. I need to add to my Christmas list that I'm looking for second-hand editions of 10th Doctor or Torchwood audiobooks. Because they're like £5 a piece on eBay. £5 to £8 a piece, as long as you don't get scalpers. And yeah, I would very much like some. I've got 3 of the old ones, but I'd like some more. Oh hell yeah, getting all those 2000s vibes. Plus, you know, stuff's just better quality the further back you go. And I'd rather have stuff that works than stuff that doesn't. Because, you know, now Apple Music is being an absolute pain and all of this. And what happened to just, I buy a song, it's mine now, it goes on my iPod. Do you remember in the early 2000s where everyone was scared about DVDs, and so they put that software on DVDs where if you tried to upload it to a digital system, you'd just get static? Like, fuck those people. Like, fuck whoever came up with that and whoever put that into place. That was a dickhead move and you know it. but I'll listen to those on my Walkman. A lot of it is older than me. I grew up with cassettes because we were poor, and cassettes weren't being used by people at the time because they were from the previous decade, so I got cassettes. Mostly stuff like my mum's old edition of She-Ra, the Princess of Power. I think it was She-Ra and the Dark Forest or something. I want to get more old She-Ra stuff because it was very clear it was a radio serial, but I only ever had one disc, and it was in an old Mr. Spotty container because my mum lost the original CD and swapped containers and stuff back when she was a kid. Which, you know, these things happen. I don't know where the fuck I'm going, but this seems to be leading us places, and we're following the dot. Follow the dotted road. Or whatever, but yeah. The fact that they left space for the train tracks makes me think that the trains did used to work. Oh yeah, we used to have VHS. I remember the old video recorder that we had. It started eating the tapes. We used to have a like video rental store at the top of the hill where I live, and we'd go there and we'd pick out a video, we'd bring it home, and we'd watch it as a family. And we'd be allowed to get like one a week. And then they replaced it, and now it's like a laundromat, I think, or a tennis store. I don't know which. I have not seen that yet. I used to watch Fern Gully because I was really young at the time. But yeah, and then like the VHS recorder started eating the tapes and chewing them up, and I spent ages winding them back together so we could get our money back. So we had to ditch it, and that's around the time that Netflix started its whole "we'll post you DVDs" program, which was lovely. So we did that for a while. Ooh, nice. We didn't have a Redbox, I don't think. It was just the video store, you know? Which is kind of funny, but yeah. Is it friend? Is it foe? We'll find out. Who knows? I am still, like, so under the weather. I swear to God, I think that, like, I had one cold, and it went away, and now I've got a different one. Because I was fine, like, 2 days ago, and now, like, my nose is all bunged up, and stuff, and I'm sneezing, but I'm not coughing anymore, and it feels like a different thing entirely. That's not Legion, is it? Please don't be Legion. Why is everything blue? What has happened? Right. Stim pack. Do I have anything better? No, I think this is the best I've got. What the fuck is that? There we go. Thank you, Veronica, for that. Now we just have to work out where the last one is. Unless you've dealt with it, darling. Is that what blew up? Bloody hell. Why is everything blue still? What is happening? Alright, I'm saving that because what is happening? I heard that Redbox had like a massive financial issue and stuff. I mean, I don't know if that's true. I don't really know much about red books. Because I don't think we have one here. But hey, seriously, why can I not see? Status. Stats. Is it general? Effects. 4 eyes. That's just standard. Rad's a standard. Okay, I don't know why we're seeing blue. Is it just not going to tell us? Lovely. Okay. That's just great. It's blue for now, guys. Who knows why? Maybe it's just one of those Bethesda things. But hey, we killed some rather high-level cons. Hoping it's going to sort itself out in a bit. Under the chestnut tree, they wait for me, oh simply marvelous to behold. Under the chestnut tree, they wait for me. I don't know why that came into my head, it just did. So, does anyone have any fun plans for this weekend? Because I am hoping, well, not hoping, I have paid to go to see a concert for the first time in over a decade, which will be exciting. And then I'm staying at a Premier Inn for, again, the first time since I was about 4. So that will also be novel. Seriously, why is everything blue? I'm really hoping this is going to fade. I'm going to eat some stuff, I think. Eat the nuts, the moot fruit. I'll eat this. And this. And I will have these. Why would I... Okay. Hopefully that will perk us up a little bit. Nice. I should go and get the rest of my stuff off of, Hey Veronica,
You're
can I
making me
have...
carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Yes, I'm making you carry the heavy stuff, now shush. Right. We'll do sunset sarsaparillas. Nope. Continue. Exit. And then tab. And A. And then we go sunset sarsaparillas. Let's see if that gets us up to full health, and if not, we'll drink the rest. Ooh, box. Oop, fuck. Yeah, there we go. We've got our sight back. Lovely. Yes, I will steal that, thank you. Congas, I'm collecting congas. I'm trying hard to find the biggest and the best. Congas, I'm collecting congas. I'm trying hard to find the biggest and the best. I'm trying to get over this hill towards the marker point, but like I'm carrying too much stuff, which is bad times. We should have just gone into the strip. It would have been way more entertaining, but yeah, that's fine. So, I need to get an outfit together. So this afternoon, after I finish streaming, I have to go and get my heart rate monitored. They're going to put sticky things on me. Again, I've got to take my nose ring out because it's metal, and my earrings. So that will be fun. My clothes are downstairs because I washed them all yesterday. So I'm going to get all dressed up. I'm going to go down there. They're going to put sticky things on me. It's going to result in nothing because they're going to do it lying down, which defeats the purpose. But, you know, just let them do what they need to do. And that's fine. And then I think they're also doing blood pressure. But hey, either way. Should I maybe have not taken my heart pills today? Yeah, but do I like feeling like worse than I already do? No, so I'm taking the heart pills. You know, they can... I'm just going to tell them I've taken my heart pills and that I'm doing this lying down so that the reading is going to be different. They could just do it standing up, but I really don't think that's a good idea for me or anyone, really. Because standing up and me do not mix. But hey, and then I'm going to come home, going to have some dinner, and I'm going to sleep. Because I am tired. I've been also reading some really good books at the moment. I'm currently reading one. So the original book was called Petting Order, and the authors decided to rewrite the entire series. So now it's called Pecking Order. And it's actually a really interesting book. I like the main characters. It's comic. But yeah, no, I highly recommend it. It's over on Tapas. I'm reading a lot of Tapas stuff right now. Ooh. Yeah, that is a valid thing to... Yeah. I don't know if there's a way to, like, mitigate that, but when I'm doing the washing, I leave the lights on until I'm done so that I don't forget. But kettle, I just stand there until it's finished. Because I will also forget, and I can hear it. So, yeah, we've all been there. Oh, but yeah, no. Does anyone else have any, like, good books that they've been reading at the moment? Always looking for some good books. I'm rereading, who is here to fight me? Oh, fuck off, you cazadorian bastard.
Do me a favor.
Well, it was nice while it lasted, but I think my companion just died. Oh, no, there she is. She's alive again. I thought that, like, when they died in this one, they died forever. But I guess I was wrong. Maybe that's Fallout 2, but I know that in one of the games when they die, it's like permadeath. Yeah, I'm over encumbered, yada yada. Veronica's no longer unconscious, she's back up. Oh fuck, she's unconscious again.
What'd I miss?
I love Bethesda and its glitches. But yeah, no. Ooh. Nice. The books I'm saying, they are also web series. But, you know, if it's written media, it's technically a book. What does it matter if it's a web comic written by an indie author or it's an official author? A book is a book, you know? I give them all equal respect. Just because one person can afford to have it professionally published and the other person can't, and just because one thing's free and the other thing isn't, doesn't mean it's any worse or better. If it's an original work, it's original written media, and therefore it's a book. If it's based off another media, then it's fan fiction. And that's it. That's all it needs to be. Veronica, come back. Stop it. Stop it.
Still looking. I really need some new limbs.
Why is everything going, like, blue?
Uh-oh.
Ooh. What the fuck? Fine, sorry. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck, okay. Fine. We will save more later. Oh, simply marvelous to behold. Well, at least we know what to expect up here, so that's something, I guess. Veronica, I would like my sunset sarsaparillas, please. Yeah, honestly, you can carry the helmets. I don't care if you're wearing... I'm going to take them off her as soon as we're, like, near a settlement. But, you know, until then it's fine. Yeah, I'm over encumbered. I'm aware. Right, off we go. Ooh, crochet. I also want to learn crochet. I can knit, but crochet is hard as hell. But yeah, no, I can do like the line crochet, but when I've got to turn the random lines into like a circle so I can make something, I just can't do it yet. It's always important to add yet, because, you know, you'll get it one day.
Does jumping at them with my fists count as ranged? Fine. Yes! Ooh, got something good for me?
Yeah, it's
Is
fine.
it a dress?
Right. Knife you can have. You can have. You're not having anything that you can throw at people. You can have the crispy squirrel bits. And the moot fruit and the agave fruit. And the cigarette, I guess. I don't really care. Yeah. That's cool. Oh, that's actually really cute. But yeah, I've been to like knitting conventions and things. My family goes to them a lot, and I've been knitting with them for ages. It's a shame that they moved though, but hey. But you know, everyone moves eventually, or you fall apart. Well, not fall apart, you drift apart, and that's life. You know, that's okay. And hopefully, if you're right for each other, you'll meet each other again, and that'd be nice. My favourite thing that somebody's ever made for me was back when Doctor Who was still with the 10th Doctor. My aunt made me an adipose. She knitted me a little adipose that's life-size. It's a little life-size adipose. I mean, life-size isn't that big. They're quite small in the thing. But it was so adorable. I've still got it somewhere, I think. But yeah, it's adorable little knitted adipose. But yeah, it's always nice when family makes things for each other. I used to weave little teapot cozies for my great-grandma, and she always used them. She loved them. But, you know, I think that's cool. And there we go, our vision's back. I still don't understand what happened with our vision, but apparently it goes sometimes. Sunset sarsaparilla has indeed worn off, thank you for that exciting revelation. But yeah, I don't know, man. I've booked my consultation. It's going to happen on the 19th, so that'll be interesting. Hopefully, it means I can move ahead and look at getting a hysterectomy, which will be very exciting. I will be recovering. I'll be in hospital for 5 days if I do get it done. And I don't know if I'll be able to stream, so I might have like a week off streaming. But after that, I can stream from bed, because I'm not supposed to like do anything too strenuous. But I could definitely set up my desk lap tray thing that I have, that I used when I was sick, and I can stream from bed, which would be nice. And I might even stream more often while I'm in recovery, because I won't be allowed to do much and I will be bored as all hell. So yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of nervous because surgery, but also I really want this to go ahead. I'm also nervous because, you know, I'm asking for something they probably don't want to give me, and they're probably going to try and talk me out of it. And also it's a lot of money, but I really want to do this. I really want to not be in pain. And also, in a way, it's kind of helping with how things are at the moment, with how the political landscape is going, both in America and the UK. It will give me some peace of mind. And it's sad that that should be the case. Whoop, wrong direction. But, you know, at the same time, you've got to do what you've got to do for your own mental health. So yeah. That's nice. Did she get the one where, like, it's longer rest? Because there's three types. There's the one that I'm looking to get, which is just full abdominal surgery. But they also have laparoscopic, which is it has less recovery time. But it's also heckin' expensive, and I don't have that money. So yeah. I don't know. Let's see. I might be getting some new games because it looks like we're getting towards the end of Date Everything. And when I finish Date Everything, which I'm hoping will be soon, I am looking to get. Sorry, I see cazadors, and this is where they attacked us last time. I'm hoping to get a horror game next, I think. I'm looking for horror game suggestions, by the way. Because am I poisoned? Is this why? Yes, I am poisoned. Okay. Items, aid, anti-venom. Lovely.
Hey,
Yes, I know. That's one dead. Lovely. I'm just going to focus on cazadors for a second, and then I'm going to...
do me a favor.
Fuck. Okay. These are dangerous cazadors. Okay. What else do I have? I've got a 9mm, which doesn't do better. This is better. We've got pulse grenades. We could also see what she's got. Or we could just not go this way.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Yes, I am making you carry the heavy stuff, Veronica. Cowboy repeater. Incinerator might be useful. The laser pistol might... I don't think the laser pistol will be all that useful. The laser rifle, however, might be useful. I don't know. Plasma rifle could be good. But I kind of want to save it for 11, 14. It's not all that great. Okay, let's try going a different way, because we clearly can't beat these cazadors. We will come back. Right. Long rest of leave is hard for me to remember. More active. I can understand that. I mean, we want to have as much time around the people we love as possible. But yeah, it's chill. And the best thing about it is it won't be mouth surgery, so I won't be stuck on lukewarm food. Yay. But hey, I know that's a weird thing to be excited about, but I'm allowed to have things to be excited about. I'm gonna find another way to get to places today. Yeah, this is like the one way you can go. I mean, you can go from the other direction. We're going this way. Okay. Heading towards the lights. So we're gonna go to the strip so we can sell things. Which will be fun. I know it's a pretty quiet stream today. I don't have much to talk about because my brain is tired. But that is all fine. I do need to find my pliers so I can fix my Oyster card. Ooh. It is the little things. The little things in life are what matters. The people around us. Our little joys. For me, that's reading. Because I've got loads of fun books that I love. So yeah. Although I do need to stop talking to my mother about them because trying to explain the latest fucking boys love manga, basically trying to tell your mum about the yaoi you're reading without telling her it's yaoi, is a feat in and of itself. But I need people to talk to about my books. Because I want to talk to people about my books, but it's the only person I really have to talk about is my own mother. Because all my friends are busy. Or they don't read the same stuff as me. Not that my mum reads the same stuff as me, but I don't know. People and coffee are good things to live for, you know. And you could even turn that into a reason to travel, you know. You could travel the world, try different cultural coffees, if you ever have the money. That's a big thing right now, money, isn't it? Sure, everyone could do things if it wasn't for money. But hey. I've got my plants, which I need to repot. Because my poor Monstera is growing out of the bottom, and so is looking a little bit unhappy with me. They need a bigger pot, and I do not have a bigger pot, so I am going to have to go and get a bigger pot. I know I probably have some terracotta pots, but I don't really like using terracotta pots. I know I could drill drainage holes in the bottom, but I just feel like they contain too much water. Like, they don't let the soil drain as much as I'd like. Ooh. I mean, I kind of do like those books. I know I'm a degenerate, but... Is that a bad word? Is degenerate a bad word? I don't know. I mean... But yeah, no. Like, I read some appalling things, but it's fun. And it's fiction. And it's fun because it's fiction. Let us enjoy things. I mean, yeah, there's some stuff that I personally is too far for even me, but you know, I've read some atrocious things. I'm reading one at the moment where this guy's in an abusive relationship, and a serial killer falls in love with him, kills his abuser, and then like, yeah, fair. But yeah, no, it's really interesting because he's trying to hide the fact that he's a serial killer, and I just find it funny when he's got the two personalities, and yeah, it's because the thing is, I don't like Dexter as a person. Like, Dexter's a bad person. This is about, you know, the TV show Dexter. But I do just find it funny watching them desperately try and hide their true identity, and just shenanigans ensue. And he's just like, oh, they can't know that I kill people. And then it's just like, yeah, well, if you don't want people to know you kill people, stop acting like that. He's like, but I can't help it. And I'm just like, well, try harder. Because you're making it really obvious, mate. I don't know. What's that on the floor? I'm getting distracted by things. I should be going to my destination, but instead I'm like, ooh, there's a thing. What is the thing? What is thing? Tell me, what is thing? Thing is not something I can pick up probably, but I still wanted to have a look. Oh, that's kind of interesting. There's one that I want to read, and it's two stalkers fall in love with each other, and neither of them knows the other one is a stalker, and they're like stalking each other, and I just feel like it's going to be so funny. Because I just, like, are they going to like it? Because, like, you know, if you're a stalker and you kind of appreciate that kind of thing, would you appreciate someone stalking you? Would it be like, ooh, fair game? Or, like, would it be like, what the fuck, my guy? Because if you think about it, you know how, like, creepy dudes, they hate it when somebody else hits on them, but they hit on other people. Is it going to be like that? Or is it going to be like, you know, those serial killer sketches where two serial killers find each other and they're like, oh my goodness, you did this murder. Oh, that was like an inspiration for me when I did this murder. And they're like, oh, no way. Like, you've been my inspiration for years. I can't believe you based one of your murders off one of mine. I feel so honored. I find it so funny. Because, yeah, nah. Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I started reading this one. So one character's a hitman and the other's a writer. And they meet in a coffee shop because the hitman's just there having his coffee in between, you know, doing hitman stuff. And the other guy's just like, hey, so you look like you murder people. How would you hide a body? And he's like, shit, my cover is blown. And the other guy genuinely doesn't know he is actually a killer, but he's just like, yeah, you look like you do crime. Can I talk to you? And the writer's boss, who, because he works in the cafe, is just like, why are you like this? Like, why? You think he's a killer, so you go up to him and start flirting. And he's like, I mean, he's interesting. And meanwhile, the hitman's just there going, what is happening? I, I should be more concerned than I am. And I don't know, I just find it so funny. Yeah, I love, like, those kinds of funny books. Like Petting Order, or Pecking Order. I like it so much because you've got this boss who's like a typical bad boss, you know, like micromanaging, expecting too much from employees, yelling at them, being horrible. And he gets a new assistant, and the new assistant is a people pleaser who is so nice and is always on top of making everyone happy and is like the greatest. And the boss hates him. He's like, why is he always so chipper? Why can I not make him angry? Like, just get angry at me for God's sake. Stop always being so happy and cheerful. I can tell it's fake and it's annoying me. So he keeps trying to push his buttons and gets him to snap. And the guy snaps. And it turns out his alter ego is as a dom. And they end up in like a BDSM relationship. But it's just so funny because, like, you know, the boss is like, yeah, I'm like the boss at work and is being horrible. And then outside of work, it's just like he becomes like a submissive and the other guy is just there like bossing him around and stuff and is being cruel and like obviously in a fully consenting way with actually pretty impressive accurate representation of how a dom should act. I just find it funny because everyone at work is like, oh my god, you poor darling, is your boss like treating you horribly and being so rude? And he's just like, kind of, I mean, yeah, like totally, he's forcing me to drive him to work. And meanwhile in his head he's just like, yeah, we slept together last night and I can't tell anyone because that's an HR violation. But yeah, and then they just start messing with each other in the office, and I just love books that make me chuckle because they do. They make me chuckle so much. It's just funny. I have a lot of different ones that I'm reading, and yeah, I've got like what's the other one? There's one that I'm on like the second or the third season now, and instead of the main characters, it's now following their son because the main characters they got married, they had a kid, and now it's following the son as he like goes and finds his love, and it's just really cool. Nice. Hmm. trying to remember, like, that's not Given, because Given is not that they're like nerdy. It's more that like one of them's depressed and the other is a punk. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've seen that one. I'm currently watching the Flowers one. You know where there's the boys' school and the girls' school, and they don't really talk to each other, and then like the two main characters, one's from the boys' school, one's from the girls' school, and yeah, that's like not very specific, but it kind of is. Anyway, I actually cancelled my Crunchyroll subscription because they've upped the prices again, and it's pissing me off. Because you're upping the prices and you're not even providing half decent dubs, and you're not paying the people you get to do the dubbing, and it's rude. Like they still haven't got past episode like 7 of Solo Leveling dubbed in anything like close to English. It's only dubbed into like Japanese. And I don't know, I'm not paying you guys for that. And I do want to watch more subbed animes, but it's just that it goes too fast and it takes me ages and I have to keep rewinding to catch what they're saying. And I'm trying to watch stuff to relax, not to do more brain work. It's like, so I'm currently filling out a table for chronic fatigue, because my doctor thinks I have that, and there's like no effort, which is like resting, like when you're asleep. There's low effort, which is like things you do, they don't really tire you out, but like you can do loads of them. There's medium effort, where like, interesting, see, I can't do yellow subtitles at all. I can't read them, they cause me pain. But yeah, like medium effort is stuff that like you can maybe do once a day, and high effort is like you have to build up to it. It's gonna wipe you out for the rest of the day. And like watching dubbed anime is low effort, but watching subbed anime is mid effort. So like watching like 2 episodes of subbed anime, I'm done. That's it. I can't watch anything else for the rest of the day, and now I have a headache. But I can watch like a whole season of dubbed anime. And people are like, oh, but it's not authentic. It's not like accurate to the thing. But I've seen some stuff in like subbed and dubbed, and it's not actually that different. Old dubbing, yeah, it would be really inconsistent. That's interesting. Because, like, some people, yellow helps with dyslexia. My family has dyslexia and asphadia, which is why I think that yellow doesn't help. Because, like, certain colors make things move around more, or make things, in my case, cause pain. So, yellow, to me, it's like, instead of it being yellow text, it's just a light bulb. Like, you're looking directly into the sun. That's what it feels like, and it hurts. So, I just don't kind of do like neon colors. I can't do pretty much any neon colors. Or like black on blue. Who the fuck puts black on blue? Who does that? Or blue on black? You're a demon. Don't do that. One of the comics I was reading, they had a night sky background with black text. And I was just like, if I find you, I am going to make you read stuff off a light box for the rest of your life. Because that was evil. Oh, blue hurts so bad to read. My entire primary school, you were only allowed to use blue ink. And I'm just like, cool, now I can't read my own writing. But now I use black ink, so it's all fine. But yeah, I've never gone back to blue ink. Especially that like weird royal blue ink that they use. Just why? Why are we doing this? I'm hoping there's an entrance somewhere around here, because I honestly don't know where I'm going. But yeah, I don't know. I need to do some baking. Because I want to make brownies, but I want to put more inclusions in the brownies. So at the moment, I make brownies with just dark chocolate. But I want to add some other stuff, so I might add some milk chocolate as well. And then I was thinking about maybe trying to... Because, like, you can't freeze-dry peanut butter. But, like, if I could make peanut butter drops, those would be pretty cool. And have, like, peanut butter in it. Or if I could do... I don't know, like, if I liked fruit, I could put orange peel in there. That would be quite nice. I have not tried banana brownies. Does it have, like, actual banana, or is it a banana substituting the egg? Because I could maybe do banana substituting the egg, but... I don't know. I am not a big fan of bananas. They just taste awful. Like, the taste is just so overpowering. And I get that everyone loves banana, but I just don't get it. My mum loves banana and she's allergic, and I'm just like, I'd love to swap. I'd love to be allergic to bananas and you aren't, and then you can enjoy them because I hate them. But, you know, they help with the texture of a smoothie, so that's something. As long as you can't taste it. Just realised I can hear the steps. Especially now there's two of us. That's weird. I don't like it, but... It's like I'm trying to be stealthy and you can just hear crunch, crunch, crunch. Like, ah yes, such stealth. Much quiet. Oh, that's cool. See, I like the texture of brownies. I've got a really good brownie recipe, and it's gluten-free. So yeah, it's the tasty fudgy brownie recipe, but I subbed out self-raising flour for oat flour, and it actually works really well. They're really dense, which I like. I like a dense kind of brownie like that. I don't know. I did get some freeze-dried strawberry pieces, and I was thinking about sprinkling them on top, and like baking them in, but I think that would go better in cupcakes or muffins. Like a freeze-dried strawberry muffin might be really nice. But I don't know. I don't like putting fresh or frozen fruit in things, but freeze-dried might be nice. Especially I could powder it and add it as like a fruit powder, because that won't affect the consistency. I feel like I recognize this place, and I probably do not in fact recognize this place, but I'm gonna pretend I do. Ooh. I can't help you there. I don't know why it was turned into a Chinese anime either. I am really liking that there's now like animes from China and Korea and stuff, because they're all slightly different, and I just really like the different styles and the different materials they go with. I'm trying to get my hands on some really good like Filipino gay movies, because they have the best like LGBT movies. If I remember correctly, I think is it Filipino or is it Thailand? I don't know. It's not China and it's not Korea, I don't think. But yeah, because they can actually show the characters kissing and not get like arrested or whatever, or not get banned from the industry. Because it's even the same in like the UK and America. It's just that's why Heated Rivalry was so big, because they were like, no one's ever done this before, and it's like, well, people have just. Ooh, do they? That's interesting. I might check that out. But yeah, I'm just looking for like new stuff to watch. Because I'm getting really bored of, well, no, I don't actually have much to watch, to be honest. But I've finished Call the Midwife. I've caught up on all the episodes, which is nice. I'm waiting for new episodes to drop. Hopefully it will be soon. I knew I've recognised this place. That's H&H Tools. With the robots that we killed. So there is a door around here. Brilliant. There are some things that I don't particularly want to watch. Like, I feel uncomfortable with the premise of Euphoria, because they're just so young, and it feels weird. Like, sex education, I felt weird with the scenes, but like, it wasn't, you know, a gratuitous, here's young people having sex. It was more like, you know, exploring the hardships of sex education and stuff, but I don't know, when everyone was talking about Euphoria, I was just like, I don't feel comfortable with this. I don't think that's a door. Oh, it is a door. Okay. Veronica,
Ooh,
give me
got something
things.
good for me? Is it a dress?
You can keep that. No, we'll keep that for now. And you can keep that. There we go. Yeah. That's the thing. Because, like, I heard people talking about it, and I was just like, I don't know. I don't feel right about that. It just feels a little bit you know? I don't really feel like people of that age should be, you know, seen in that manner, I guess is the word. No. Also, I'm taking that back. I don't trust you with it. Alright, we can sell the rest of that. That's fine. I want to give you that because that's for later. Exactly, I don't know. It felt weird.
Hey, a dress. Thank you.
I didn't give you a dress. This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one's for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. I have weird songs in my head today. None of them are Fallout related. Styling, wildin', living it up in the city. Exactly. Because, like, when they talked about some of the stuff that affected me when it came to, like, sex ed, I actually kind of, like, yeah, I was uncomfortable because it was being talked about, but at the same time, it felt respectful. And I can really kind of respect that, and it didn't feel upsetting, if you get me. Like, it was upsetting because triggering, it being talked about and all of that, but it just felt like they weren't making light of what happened, and they weren't making fun of the people who suffered. Like, when they were talking about, you know, the whole vaginismus thing, or being asexual and finding out, or anything like that, it just didn't feel like it was a joke to them, I guess. Don't leave me. Come back. I need to get to them. No. I'm too hot. Hot damn. Call the police and the firemen. Too hot. Hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. Hot damn. Make it that money, make it down. Girl sent you hallelujah. Girl sent you hallelujah. Girl sent you hallelujah. 'Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Why is Uptown Funk in my head today, is my question. Of all the things. Why Uptown Funk? I used to do gymnastics to that song. We're going to Freeside. Hello, sir. We're gonna go sell things. First, we will sell food items to this strange man, I believe. Why, hello.
Need some grub? I got you covered. Cheap and filling.
Yeah,
You
sure.
won't regret it, at least until an hour or so from now.
That's a disturbing thing to say to someone. You won't regret it for at least an hour or so. So I will regret it at some point. 21:45, so that's instantly better. Yeah. There's like so much stuff from back then that I really liked. Right, I'll take... What have you got that's the least radioactive? Your gecko steak is the best. And I guess I'll take some squirrel on a stick. Yeah, I'll give you the knife as well. Yeah, I remember that. That was weird as hell. Like, who thought that was a good idea? Who went, you know what I'm going to do today? I am going to dress up as a clown. And I'm just going to scare the shit out of people. I'm sure no one's going to stab me. Huh? That's actually weird. But hey, maybe we should just respect clowns more. It is a very proper business. But yeah, like, people keep giving clowns a bad name. Like, unionized clowns are the best clowns. They respect the trade. They respect the profession. Always ask a clown if they have an egg. Only if a clown has an egg should they be trusted. Yeah, that is Christianity right there. Look at that. That is not a gun sight. That is somebody making a cross. Mimes are pretty cool. I'm not sure. Like, I prefer kind of clowns to mimes. But I think it's just the bright colours and the fact that I grew up with the signing clown. Because when I grew up, there was a clown mime on television. And he was like a mime, but he dressed as a clown and he taught children, like, kid sign language. And that's just good memories right there. I love that show. I think it was like Mr. Tumble or something. I can't remember, but someone will remember what it was called. But it was such a good show. And he wore like polka dots and bright colours all the time. Seriously, why is, like, I keep losing feeling in my legs right now, and it's so annoying. I don't know if there's like a trapped nerve or something somewhere in one of my legs, but the lower half of my right leg keeps going dead and it feels gross. But hey, hopefully I don't have ME, otherwise it's entirely my fault for pushing myself too hard yesterday. Oh yeah, I remember Barney. We also had Blue's Clues. And my big thing was the Teletubbies and the Tweenies. I love the Tweenies, man. I still have this spotted muslin because when I was younger, I loved it so much, and one of the characters had a spotted cape. So when I was like 2, my mum took one of the muslins that I had and we drew polka dots on it so that I could have a polka dot cape just like the character. And I still have that muslin. There we go. Her fist is very powerful. Right, off we go. Going to sell things. Thank you for the free gear. We will make more money because of you. Your sacrifice is not in vain, sir. But yeah. Like, yeah, let me just run at this guy dressed in NCR armor with backup with a power fist and a weapon on him. This will end very well for me when all I have is a knife. Did no one teach you not to show up to a gunfight with a knife? We have finally made it to a civilization where we can sell things. Because also, we had Milkshake, but I didn't really watch Milkshake unless I was at a friend's house. So on Milkshake they had Strawberry Shortcake, I think it was called. That was kind of cool. And then there was Little Princess. She was... I don't understand why Little Princess was... Like, I feel like you wouldn't want that as a kid's show. Get out of my way, children. Because she's like... She doesn't respect her parents. She's always bratty, and you're just like, is that an example you want to be setting to children? Because I don't think so.
Hey, what can I get you? Take it.
Right. Keeping the plasma rifle. Keeping the laser rifle. No, I've already given her the one I want to keep. And then I don't want the Magnum revolver. Or a straight razor. And then we don't want this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this. We don't want that. These. Ant meat. We can get rid of. Bloatfly meat. Brahmin steak. Ooh. Yeah, Cartoon Network was good. I remember that. They used to have Yu-Gi-Oh! On Cartoon Network, I believe it was. That's how I got into anime, because I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid. And it was a good time. And then I got into the cards, and I started collecting the cards, and yeah. But hey, I mean, I don't need that much rat meat. I think that's everything. Don't want the cigarette. Ooh. See, I never watched Goku. I probably should at some point, but I just never got around to it. My mum had an ex that liked Goku. He tried to get me into it, but I just wasn't interested. I'm not a big shonen fan. I'll take the nuke. I'll take the sunsets. And I will take the purified water. He doesn't have that much on him. So annoying. Right, fine. I'll take the nuts. Yeah, I'll take back the squirrel. I'll take back that. We'll just take back the food, I guess. I got into Naruto as a teenager. Right, so we'll get rid of the weapons on here. Okay, so we've done that. How can we get? We'll do this one here, and then yes, yes. We'll try to get rid of as much as possible. Take away some ant meat. Okay, fine. So 97, we can go up to 50. So yeah, and then we'll do bloatfly meat, Brahmin steak, buff out, that gets us close. Okay, and then we'll accept.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Is the holotape
Here
ready?
you go. Come back any.
Okay. What the fuck? Who does that? I'm in a shop, my guy. Leave me alone.
Welcome to Mick and for generals.
Yeah. Ah, cool. Okay, we can sell more stuff to him. Caravan shotgun to you. And then we'll sell a laser pistol. What do you have? Power charger, nuke breaker, fusion. What the fuck is that? Katana, hunting rifle, embraced. I don't want to know. Boxing gloves. Fine. I don't want to know what some of that stuff was. Return. Huh, okay. Oh, you've got like 3 different jumpsuits. That's cool. Cram. And here we go. This is what we want. We will take all of your 9mm. We will take all of your 5mm. Because then we will sell you these two. We will take all of your 20 gauge. And all of your 10mm. And we will give you that. We'll take all of your 308s. Honestly, we'll just take all of your ammo, and then... yeah. That can go. Straight razor can go. Tire iron can go. We're keeping the weathered 10mm. Okay. That can go. Do we even want all of these comics is the question. Right, we're going to go down to the bottom. We're going to start from the bottom. I don't care about trail mix. We do want these. We do want these. We don't care about these or this. We don't care about this. We want the purified water. We want the nuts. We want this. Don't care. Don't care. Definitely. Fuck. Don't care. That was the wrong button, but it's fine. Iguana on a stick. Don't care. Grilled mantis. Don't care. Gecko steak. Don't care. Okay, we don't need dirty water. We don't want those. Yep. Bobby pins. Fission battery. Do we need a fission battery is my question.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Hey.
Perfect. We can now run. Which is beautiful. Which also means we can fast travel. So, we were trying to get there, but that was too difficult. We want to go... That's the northern passage. Crimson Caravan neutral, but we want to get to them. We could probably go that way. Quests. Right. Confront Benny. Free the Weathers. Return to the King. Where are we walking to, matey? Why were you still walking is my question. It ain't nothing but a hound dog front all the time. We ain't nothing but a hound dog. That song wasn't originally the guy who got famous for its piece. Because, this is a dead end. Why am I going this way? I need to go this way. Ain't no friend of mine. I feel like that should be a door, but I don't think it is a door is the problem. Also, where are all of the so-called thugs coming from? Because they kind of just seem to spawn. Like, at what point will the street just be full of corpses? Is my question, you know?
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Again, mate,
Quiet.
you shouldn't be saying that. That is not something to advertise. If you're doing something that is almost definitely illegal, keep your mouth shut. Because that's how you get caught. Oh, I still can't believe I've got the radio situation here fixed. Hey, King, I can fix your dog.
What can the king do for you? She said, what? Why didn't you just say so when I was there? Actually, I
Yeah.
vaguely recall something about upending a few tables.
Maybe you shouldn't have done that, mate.
Too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here.
Yeah.
And you've done some good work for me already. I'll tell you what. You promised to get Rexy here to that doctor, and I'll lend him to you. What do you say?
Yeah, sure.
I can't thank you enough. Now, first, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats, doesn't matter.
That's just standard dog behavior, my guy.
Shot after him. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some as he goes
Ooh, that
after
probably is
little
true.
varmints. Second, he doesn't
That
like
would also be
rats.
funny.
So the people
Just
working
imagine you're
with
walking down the
him
street
ask,
and a manhole
"No
cover
idea
starts
why.
shifting and you're like, oh,
Maybe because
I
they're
wonder what
blind
that
to
is.
rats."
And just a
That should
dude
be it,
pops his
though.
head out and goes,
Other
oi,
than the
you.
occasional bad spot when his brain starts
It
hurting
would
from
kind of
the
become
pills,
whack-a-mole
but
at
I'm
that
hoping
point.
you
Just
will
carry
stick
a
around.
shovel,
I
and then
want
at any
you
point
both
you
to
see a
look
manhole
after
cover
and
shifting,
take
just
care
start
of
whacking
Rex
it.
now, you hear?
I don't know.
Rex, this is your new master. Protect him as you would me.
Hello. Hello. How you feeling, boy? Oh, poor Bubba. Bye-bye, come on. Let's take him to go get fixed. Alright, so we are taking him to, oh, we're taking him all the way over there to Jacobstown. Yeah, that's fine, we can do that. Ease. That does fast travel. Off we go, back into the wastes. Hello, sir. We are moving through. We mean you no harm. Huh. That is both funny and distinctly strange. But yeah, I know that you guys have got like a lot of weird stuff in America. So to be honest, sewer dudes who have weird stories is not that unexpected. I mean, it kind of is, but in a weirdly predictable way. Like, I've heard Stranger. Death to the NCR. Like, okay, chill. Doesn't have to be that deep. I do like these, like, junk fences. Oh, we've discovered a new thing. Ooh. We're gonna steal some veggies. Oh, coyote tobacco. Yeah, your states do have weird law. I don't know. It is just a little bit strange. Where am I heading? I assume I can go through this gap, yes? Yes, I can. Lovely.
Howdy.
Right, off we go. Into the wastes without a care we have to go. There's something there. Into the wastes we have to go. We must progress the story. There's some more cazadors. We're gonna be sneaky sneaky. Again, with M not being the keys for map. That way. So, we're gonna follow the road. Follow the yellow brick road. Oh, nice. I don't really care about this stuff. Like, you don't level up from making it.
Come on.
There we go. Oh yeah, there's like loads of interesting lore about things. God damn it, I've been poisoned again. Alright, we're going this way. I need to make more anti-venom. Can I not do the clicky clicky? Hello. Fuck off! I'm not making a screenshot. Why is my mouse doing this? Hello? Esc? There we go. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then we're going to take a sunset. I don't know how into the woods we have to go. We must progress the journey. We must begin the journey. We're healing up nicely. But yeah, it's like we have the horse pictogram over in Wales. And some Israeli came and fucked it up because they're arseholes. It might not have been a horse, but it was a well-loved old pictogram that was made out of rocks on a hill. And of course it was Israelis that came to ruin it, because of course it was. Not that British tourists are any better when they go abroad. What is it with so many of the countries like America and England and like Israel and stuff, that like they go on holiday and yeah, that might have been it across. But why do they have to be such arseholes? You know? Like, you're going to somebody else's country, they graciously let you in, they were kind about it and they didn't have to, and you're just fucking with their shit and insulting them? Could you maybe not do that? For once? I don't know. But, you know, that's asking too much of people who think that they're the alleged superior race when there is nothing special about them, and half the time we're more pathetic than everyone else. Because at least they can tolerate spice. Is this a whole caravan party that's dead? Sunset, bent tin can. What are you barking at, buddy? Want to explain? Milk bottle, burnt tin can. Milk bottle. Off we go. But yeah, I don't know, man. Just have some basic respect for the country you're going to. Bring a phrase book. You can get a phrase book from Waterstones for like $7 depending on the language. And you can get them secondhand for even less. You know, it's not all that difficult. Lovely. we go. Rex is back up. You're back up. We're saving. Because I don't want to deal with bad things and die. Unless I've saved. Yeah. And like, don't do half-naked thirst traps at fucking Auschwitz. Who does that? Who goes to a mass grave and does thirst traps? Have some basic self-respect. Same goes for plantations and anywhere else that human atrocities have occurred. Like, don't go there and take thirst traps or like happy family pictures like it's a somber place. Like, it's supposed to be a remembrance of like horrific human deeds. It's not Disneyland, you know? Although with the amount of human remains at Disneyland, at what point does that get classed as a graveyard? Although they sweep it all up and throw it away, so... Oh, yeah. Just don't do that shit. Don't. Also, people who go in DMs to promote their OnlyFans, like, it doesn't make you look good. And I'm pretty sure it's actually against the terms of service. And you're not going to get good people like that. People aren't going to respect you like that. And I'm not saying like, oh, don't respect sex workers. I'm saying for any job. Like, if you're an artist and you go into people's DMs and try to solicit them, if you're, you know, a door-to-door salesman, if you're a gardener who gets all of your work by just showing up at people's houses and trying to strong-arm them into paying you for stuff, you're an arsehole. And it's not going to work long-term. Because people are going to hate you, and they're going to do everything in their power to, like, make you leave them alone. It's not a safe way to do business, it's not a recommended way to do business, and it's a scummy way to do business, honestly. Yeah. I've taken a break from it, honestly, just because the only responses I was getting was people coming into my DMs begging me for free stuff. And it's just... I want to have fun with it, I want to enjoy it, and I want to use it as a way of expressing, like, personal freedom and, like, exploring my own sexuality in a way that makes me happy. But, like... Because the thing is, the reason I wanted to get into it is one of the people that I really respect. Like, I love that they have other people in their DMs who are just really friendly and just really lovely, and their comments are full of people being supportive and just genuinely friendly. And I don't know how to go about it to get that kind of community, because I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm trying to, like, still sell stuff. But no, it's just evolved into political posts. All of my accounts devolve into political posts at the end of the day. But hey, maybe I'll get people who like that sort of thing. I don't know. I just don't like having to appeal to the kind of person that I would hate. But yeah, I had people try to pay me to stop taking testosterone. And not even enough either. Like, one offered me $200 to stop taking testosterone for like a month. Like, no. I'm not putting myself through that for $200. There are things I'll do for $200, yes, but that's not one of them. Yeah. I've also had people come into my DMs being like, hey, can I, like, misgender you and stuff? And I'm like, no. And then they block me. I currently have a dude, not even, like, on a paid platform or anything. He's on a dating app that I'm on. And he keeps being like, hey, girl. And I'm like, I'm a man. And he's like, yeah, but I'd like it better if you were a girl. You look prettier as a girl. And I'm like, well, I'm not. And he just won't drop it, and I'm getting really annoyed about it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to block him, but... I saw someone the other day posting about how you should get as much money as you can from chasters. If they're going to fetishize you, get money out of it. And I just wish I had that confidence. Like, I just want to milk the scumbags for all I can get out of them. And then just block them. Yeah. Because if you're going to disrespect me like that, And if I'm gonna have to deal with the misogynist BS that they always like say and just all the sexist shit, I want to be paid for it, quite frankly. You know? Right. Okay. Didn't even have to do anything there. Thank you for that. That was way more dramatic than it had to be, guys, but thank you. But yeah, nah, people are weird. Yeah, no. 100%. I've had so many people fight with me that, no, but like, it's not gay because like you're not really a man. Well, it is. So, shut up, you know? Oh, I don't know, man. Everything's just complicated, and I don't want to deal with it being complicated. I just want to have been born a cis man, and I just wish I was a cis femboy. I really do. Like, all I want is to be a cis femboy. Okay. Again. Really dramatic there. Thank you. But yeah, no, that's all I want. I just want to be a cis femboy, and I want to get to experience stuff, and only have to deal with homophobia. Exactly. Like, if I'm at a gay bar, and I'm binding, and you think I'm a dude, and you're attracted to me, congratulations, you're gay. If you later find out that I was born, like, female, it doesn't make you magically straight. You're still gay. Again, this is just... It's like, caution, and you just see a dead roach or something. I'm not even going to pick it up at this point. Is it another one? I'm just going to let them deal with it, honestly. Yep, that was another one. They killed it. All good. It's also, like, the amount of, like, people I've got in my DMs who are upset because, like, I've been hit on by trans women, and I'm like, look, you're really beautiful, and I'd love to be friends, but I'm gay, and I'm not attracted to women. And I've had people go, yeah, but it doesn't count. Like, it does. Don't disrespect yourself like that. Like, I'd be really upset if someone said to me, oh, you know, I'm a lesbian, but, like, I'm still attracted to you because, you know, you don't count. Like, I don't do that to other people, and it kind of makes me sad when people do that to themselves. I've also had trans guys do it to themselves, and I just, yeah, I feel bad for them. Yeah. I also just find it confusing, because, like, I'm attracted to people, right? But it's not like a... Because I'm ace, like, I don't look at people and go, oh, I'd smash that. I just look at people and go, they look like they'd be a fun time. They look like they'd be fun to hang out with. And, like, when I get to know them, if I like their personality, I'm like, oh, I'd really like to hug them. I'd really like to, you know, cuddle with that person and spend time with them and stuff. So I don't really get the whole smash. But at the same time, like, I'm not celibate, so I'm just confused about that whole thing. Like, I'm ace because I don't have sexual attraction, but I'm not sex repulsed or anything. I just don't see the point of having relations with people that there isn't more to it.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human.
Hello.
You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the nightkin. They don't like people.
Okay.
And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here.
I'm looking for Dr. Henry.
Lot of bad.
Okay.
See?
Legion?
Might not happen overnight.
Dealings with New
Not
Vegas?
really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland.
Yeah, they probably
Places
wouldn't let mutants in.
people would come from all.
Let's talk about something else. Town rules.
Same as any civilized town. Don't start.
Yeah, that's fine. And goodbye. I will change out of my NCR shit. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I just wish that there was more, like, talking about it, more being open and all of that. Because, you know, I had friends that were ace and they were never going to have, like, those kinds of relations with anyone. But I'm not like that. And does the fact that I, you know, make dirty jokes and flirt with people mean that I'm not ace? I don't think so. But, I don't know. Hello. Hello, Dr. Henry.
I assume this
Cyberdog.
is neural degradation. I haven't left Jacobstown in years. Aside from her, I know that
Okay. What you
the
working on?
Nightkin have varying degrees of... I've also...
Yeah, why
The
is it
stealth
riskier?
field has been modulated to use less power, and however, these pronounced effects will allow me to pinpoint exactly what parts of the brain they're affecting.
Oof.
Unfortunately,
That sounds like it
I'll
sucks.
need to run the test on a live subject. And Marcus has encouraged...
Does it hurt
It's
people?
possible, but it's negative
Okay.
because
I'll be Nightkin. What do you need me to
some
do?
of Lily might...
Yeah, what makes you think it isn't
Now, I'm
natural?
not claiming that Night Stalkers are running...
Okay. Talk about something else. Goodbye for now. Lovely. Let's also save. Yeah, no. The world is a confusing place. But the best we can do is try. Right. I just like these guys. Look at that design. Isn't he cute? I wonder if they make big corner plushes. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the joys of life. We get to explore about ourselves, we get to learn new things, and isn't that amazing? But yeah. That's the joys of life, really. The ability to have free will and to explore what we like. And some people don't like what we like, and that's okay. They don't have to. You know? I don't like avocados. Loads of people like avocados. I'm not going to tell people they're not allowed to like avocados just because I don't. I will tell them to be careful what avocados they buy, because there's a bit of a connection with some avocados and the mafia, but hey, if you get access to ethical avocados and you like them, go ahead. I'm not going to judge you for that. Just seeing if there's anything useful here. Ooh, I will take that, and I will take that. And why not? What do we have in here? There's a lot of alcohol in here. Who is drinking all of this? Oven empty. What did we have in the fridge? Again, a lot of alcohol. Why are you drinking all of this? I don't like avocados because they're just fat. Like, the whole thing is just fat, and that's it. Because the texture, I thought I was going to really like them, because they seem like the kind of texture I'd like. You know, it's a smooth, singular texture, but it just feels like having a mouthful of butter. And that just feels so wrong. Like, why? Why would you eat just a straight mouthful of butter? But then, you know, people do. People love having, like, loads of butter on things, and... I mean, you know, if they like it, I'm not gonna yuck someone else's yum. I'm gonna ask questions about it, yes, but... yeah, you know, let people like what they like as long as they're not hurting anyone. Rex, please move. Thank you, sir. Again with the weird amounts of alcohol in this place. Okay. Oh, we got... Is that... No, that's just rocks. I thought those were veggies. I was like, do we have veggies here? No. No, they are rocks. I can't tell the difference between a cabbage and a vegetable. A cabbage and a vegetable? Cabbage and a rock. Ah, good times. Do we have any named super mutants?
Some miniguns, some missile launchers.
Nope, they are just super mutant. Just super mutant. That is okay. Yeah, and it's like raisins. Most people don't like raisins, but some people like raisins, and, you know, it's not like, you know, we're going to stop them liking raisins. Hello, sir.
Someone else. I don't.
Okay. You had a name, so I thought I'd come say hi. But if you don't want me to talk to you, that's understandable, sir, and I will not make you. Ooh. I got another snow globe. How exciting. See, I don't get it. I do not get why people want raisins. Raisins are disappointing. But, like, I feel like less people would hate on raisins if they didn't look like chocolate chips at a distance. Because you think, oh, a chocolate chip cookie, and then you bite into it, raisin. You know? And I feel like it's just the bad luck of the raisins. That they look like something else when they're in, you know, a cookie. Because people do like those boxes of raisins, you know? When I was a kid, everyone always had those boxes of raisins. So, you know, people do like raisins. But then, you know, you don't want a raisin when you're expecting something better than a raisin. Oh, that's just agility. I can kind of understand that. I want to try black licorice. I do like Dolly mixture. I didn't used to like it, but actually I kind of like it now. The thing that I like that everyone else in my school hated was nougat. Like, you know, what is it? The Milky Way bars, where it's just like nougat wrapped in chocolate. We got those after our SATs exams as like a treat from the school because they managed to get knockoff ones cheap. And nobody else wanted them because they're like, I don't want it, it's got nougat and meh. But I like it, so I got to have like everyone else's, which was amazing. But yeah. But most of the time, I just don't get it. It's like orange juice. I am not a fan of orange juice when most people are, because it's just too sweet. And that's okay, you know? You don't have to. It is quite an intense flavour from what I've heard. So... because it's aniseed, isn't it? Is it aniseed? I'm not sure. But I think it's something like that, which is the flavour in licorice. Okay. So some of the stuff in these rooms is locked, and some of the stuff is not. Ooh, reloading bench. I kind of want to break this down. But I won't for now. Yeah, this whole room is like, you are stealing.
Don't look at me.
I'm not looking at you, buddy.
Don't look at me.
It's all good, mate. I ain't gonna look at you. We're all friends here. Stop it. Rex, it's not helpful to you to be barking at things. We're trying to make friends. Why do people keep the stall doors closed? They should be open if no one's in there. It's just basic sense. What do we have here? Why is there roller skates on the floor? I didn't even know that was an asset available in Fallout. Okay, someone's into working out. Good for them. What about here? We've got books, destroyed books, we've got some comics. Rex, not helpful.
So many staring eyes.
Why do I feel like there's someone in that room that I can't see? Whiskey bottles, la da da. Hello, I am going to leave you be. La dee dee da dee da, la dee dee, la dee da, la dee dee, la dee da. Okay, nothing here. Ooh, would you look at that chemistry station? On the floor for some reason. Is someone just making buff out illegally? I mean, I'm not going to hate on them if they are. Hello.
So many staring eyes.
I'm aware that there's so many staring eyes, buddy, and I'm so sorry that it's upsetting you. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do to help at this moment. First safe we've come across, interesting.
I hope it will stop later.
Hello. I was about to be like, oh, the super mutant has a dog. No, it's us that has the dog. The super mutant's just next to our dog. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. Dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die.
Marcus will get us some miniguns. Won't be so long, though.
Because they really don't like being looked at. So why are they that high up? Look at that. How fucking high up do you think super mutants are? That they had to raise them to that height. I don't think that's even useful for a super mutant, frankly. Are you someone we can talk to? Nope, okay. Yeah, there is. And it just kind of... I don't even know what it is half the time.
Spotted some humans down the road.
Hello.
Great cons are there.
Hello. Nobody else in here. We're gonna move past. We're gonna go down.
I can feel it.
Hello, Calamity.
I'd heard there were new people in town, but I thought it was more super mutants.
Yes, it is nice to meet
Nice
you
to
too.
meet ya. I'm Calamity.
We have 9 minutes left, so just let you know we will be wrapping things up. Yeah, you do have an interesting name.
Thank you. Change names and jobs every decade or so.
Okay,
just to
fair.
keep things interesting. I picked Calamity this time because it sounded nice.
Honestly, I can
Haven't
respect the
really done
hustle.
much science stuff till now.
Just like, yeah, it's been a
Yeah.
while. I'm
Or
bored.
so
Let's change
Dr.
names.
Henry tells me.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
Prospectors looking for salvage usually. They always run when they see the mutants. The great cons come this
I do
way
find it
once in a
interesting
while.
how the hear me out cakes thing that people do range from
They're mostly keeping
mediocre
hobbies.
characters that like that's not a hear me out, that's just a dude, to oh okay, yeah, no, that does require some conversation.
Most of the time, I'm Dr. Henry's research assistant.
I love seeing
We're
people
looking
react
into
to like
ways
hear me
cure
outs.
the, Mossa
My favorite is when
animal
they just go,
tools.
no, you're a
Once in
liar,
while,
that's not
I'll head you
happening, you're
down
not
to
doing
the
that.
valley to
Like,
train
nope,
the big
no.
order hides and meet
I don't even know what
crystal
my hear me
hides.
outs would be. Like, ooh, what do we have for sale? Because if you think about it, like, most of them are pretty standard, I'm guessing. I don't think there's anything particularly fancy about a lot of the, like, characters that I would be kind of into going out with. So, I don't know. Because, I mean, maybe like Sun and Moon. That might be one from, Ooh. I feel like that wouldn't go well. Because, like, imagine him in the summer. That would suck. Like, the cheese wheel in summer would just be a bit of an issue. But yeah, most of my hero outs would not work IRL. But, you know, that's why it's a hear me out. It's just funny to think about. But, you know, in real life, you know, we're all dead half the time, if we'd even try. The other hear me out is, not when he's transitioned, but the werewolf dad from Monster Transylvania, that's it. Okay, I can see that, yeah. Empty soda bottle, empty sunset sarsaparilla bottle, empty Nuka-Cola bottle. Yes, you can have 2 cazador poison glands, you can have that. Yeah, why do I have a camera on my person? Alright. Now what do you have? Ooh, nice. Okay, okay, I can kind of see that. Do you have stim packs? Is that a thing? Ooh, you have doctor's bags. I'm taking those. And you also have Radaway. And you have stim packs. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't. But I am going to. Mm. Yeah. I think I'm actually going to sell some of my comics. Be an aid, right? Okay. Okay. I don't know who that is, but I am intrigued. Guns and bullets, mesquite pods. I'm keeping the Hydra. You can have those, though. What is Nuka-Cola Victory? It's like 4 ads, but it's like... I'll keep that for now. Squirrel on a stew and squirrel on a stick. You can have both. And the Yum Yum Deviled Eggs. You can have them too. Alright, exit.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Goodbye. Right, that's gonna help us a bit in the future. We have got 4 minutes. I don't want to go running off and starting anything just now. Gonna see if this is who I think it is. It is. Hello.
Little Jimmy.
Hello.
You're grown up. So good of you to
I do like her. Her story's so sad, but she's so sweet. Hello, it's Jimmy.
Don't you go being silly now. Come over here and give your grandma some sugar.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Of course I have, dearie. How should
Yeah, she's so sweet, and she's such a darling.
How can I help you?
I'm looking into the mutation. Okay, so I need to send someone away. What do you do in Jacob's Town?
I watch over the big horners. They're sweet, gentle creatures, but sometimes they get ornery, just like my grandkids.
Yeah, she's so sweet. She's just such a darling, and I really like her. Yeah. She does sound like the kind of grandma who smokes 3 packs a day, but 100% sneaks a tenner into your bag and you're trying to leave. Like, you'll be trying to leave and she'll give you that hug, and then she'll just press something into your hand and go, shh, and you look and it's like 10 quid or something. Or, like, your parents will ask them to look after the kids, and they're just like, oh, okay, and they're like, make sure they don't do X, Y, and Z, and it's like, no, they can have all the candy they want, because I'm their grandparent, and you can't stop me. And honestly, full respect for that. I do have full respect for those grandparents. that just want to make their kids happy. My grandpa used to sneak me ripples. He'd be like, I'm going to go into the kitchen for a snack. Your grandmother's not here. Come with me. But like in fewer words. He would get up, he would turn around, he would look at me, and he'd kind of just beckon. So I'd follow him all confused, and he'd go into the kitchen, go to the special cupboard, bend down, open it, take a ripple out, and then take another one out, hand it to me, and just go, shh, and then just leave. Because my grandma was like, you're only allowed to have one thing of candy a day, and those are special, and only your grandpa's, and he's just like, here's one, shh. My mum's still jealous because I'm the only person he would let have his special ripples. They still think that I'm his favourite, but he'd never say, because he was a man of few words. So yeah, it is about time to start saving and logging off, unfortunately. But yeah, no. I'm gonna be shutting down, because I have another appointment tonight that I have to go get dressed for. So, it's been lovely having you guys, and remember, times suck right now. And I will be seeing you again on Tuesday. I'll be very tired, but I'll be seeing you again on Tuesday. So remember, times are tough, but you've got this. Do what you need to do to keep going. It will go fine. Don't worry about it, fanboy. And yeah, I'll see you then. Keep fighting. You've got this. I'll see you then. Bye. I'm saying I'll see you then a lot. But yeah, goodbye.